Good morning, my dear students. In today's video, we will talk about exercise 1D. And in the first question, the question is, which of these numbers cannot be rounded in a real life situations? Put this mark right next to those which you cannot, and wrong mark next to those you cannot. Here, your shoes size. Dear children, please remember, shoes size are differ from one person to another person. So that's why you should be in particular. You should be particular in size. That's why we are not going to round up the number, shoes number. So that's why it is not possible to round up. And at the same point, your telephone number, because everyone's telephone numbers are different, you can't round up those numbers, those digits. This is also wrong. Number of children in your city, this is very interesting. Number of children in your city, it means maybe that number it will be increase or it will be decrease. That's why we are always telling a number in a large quantity as approximately. It is not exactly. So that's why you have to tick, you have to put this tick mark. And your house number, you can't say that house number in a rounded, right? So this is wrong. And number of books in library, maybe it is less, maybe it is more. If you say we have 200 notebooks in one situation, after 2 days some books will be added in the library, then you can't say it exactly. So in that situation we are round up the number. Approximately nearly 400 plus books are there, 500 plus books are there. We are saying like this. So this is right. And hello my dear students, in exercise 1D, this is second question, round to the nearest 10, and the given first 65. So dear students, I want to explain this one in details, because some students asked me how to round up nearest to 10. These are very simple, try to understand. In the first step, try to find between which two numbers, between which two tens the given numbers lies. I think you know the numbers. 62, 60 it is one tenth, 70 it is another 10. In between 60 and 70, this 65 will comes now. Is it right or not? Yes. So the two tens are 60 and 70. So this 65 will lies between 60. This is one tenth. And 70, this is another 10. In between these two tens, you will get 65 number. This is first step. And in the second step, just take half of this 60 to 70. Exactly halfway of the number. 60 to 70. And its half is, I think you know this, 65. And now you have to place the number which they given, and you have to round correctly on the number line. So here they given 65, it is here, so that 65 is here, right? Dear students, please remember, a number at the midway point, this is a midway point. A number at the midway point is always rounded to the next larger number. Only for 5, only for midway means that exact half of the number, you have to round up this number to next larger number. The next larger number is 70. So its nearest 10 of this number is 70, dear students. Is that clear? And next one, I will explain the next one. B. B is the given 91. 91. So how to find the nearest 10 of this 91? Same steps. Step 1. Find two nearest tens of given number. So 90 and 100. These are two tens, right? And in between 90 and 100, you will get this number 91. So here 91 will comes now, right? So anyway, just go for a second step. Step 2. Half, exactly you have to take halfway of the number, means 90 to 100, the halfway of that number is 95. And the given number is 91. So tell me, is it lies between 95 to 100 or 90 to 95? Yes, you are right. So in step 3, place that number, means given number, on number line. So it is like this, 90 and here 95 and here 100. So after 90, do you think it will comes here? Yes, you are right. So 91. Tell me, is it near to 90 or is it near to 100? Yes, your answer is right. It is near to 90. So the nearest 10 of the 91 is 90. I think you are understanding this concept clearly. There is no doubt, I think. And in this way, try to solve all the given problems in a textbook, in exercise. And for this is for round to the nearest 10, and the same way you have to follow for a round to the nearest 100. I will show you, don't worry. Just same process, same method. Okay, right. And now this is third question. Round to the nearest 100. Okay, and in the first question they have given 436. They have given 436. So we have to find nearest 100 of the given number. So same steps we are following. Step 1. Tell me, dear student, you have to find 200s, right? In between those 200s, this number should be comes. So it means, I think you know this, in between 400 to 500, you will get 436. And in the step 2, just find the halfway, means half, exactly half of the 400 to 500. I think you know that 400 to 500, between these two, the exactly half is 450. 450, right? And here, just take your number in step 3. Because we have to put this number, you have to place this number exactly. Okay, so here in the step 3, right, 400, I written here 450, and this is 500, and our number is 436. So you tell me, is it comes between 400 to 450? Yes, exactly, because 36, this 36 is less than 50. It means it is comes here. So you tell me, is it near to 400 or is it near to 500? This number 436, it will lies between 400 to 450. So you tell me, is it near to this 100 or this one? Yes, your answer is right. So 436, for 436, its nearest 100 is 400. Its nearest 100 is 400. Is that clear, my dear student? And one more example I will give you. In the second one, the given 651. So same steps. Step 1, find two nearest hundreds, because they asked hundreds. So 600 and 700. And in the step 2, right, 600, 700, and it's exactly half is 650, right? And now just see what the given number, 651. So now you tell me, is it comes here 651, right? So now you tell me, this 651, is it near to this 100 or this one? Yes, your answer is right. It is near to 700. So 650, its nearest 100 is 700. Is that clear, dear student? In this method, in this way, you have to find all the answers. Thank you, dear student. And in the fourth main and fifth main, I am giving you as a homework. You have to do it. You have to do it, and I will send the solved answers. Okay? Clear? Okay. Thank you, my dear student.